Hi, third graders. This is the answer video to the story from your Ready Common Core book called Life in My Village. Make sure you completed the work before you watch the video. Follow along with me as I read the story or the essay called Life in My Village. Put your finger on the first word of the first paragraph and follow along with me. My name is Mahe. I am a Cheyenne Indian. I live with my family on the plains. We work hard in my village, but we also have fun. Each morning before the sun rises, people in my village build a fire. Then women walk to the stream to collect water. They use the water to make the morning meal. After our morning meal, a man called the crier circles our village on a horse. He makes announcements. We all gather to hear the day's news. After cleaning up from our morning meal, the children play games and swim. The women leave camp to gather sticks and roots. They tie the sticks into bundles and carry them back to camp on their backs. We live in teepees made of buffalo hides. We can put them up or take them down quickly. The teepees are our homes. Because we follow the buffalo herds, we move often. We can pack up our entire village in 1 hour. Dogs or horses help pull all our belongings, including our teepees, on big sleds. When we hunt buffalo, both men and women help. The women chase the buffalo toward the men. The men use their bows and arrows to kill the buffalo. As evening falls, everyone gets ready for the evening meal. We eat, dance, tell stories, and play music. Then everyone goes to sleep. We know tomorrow will be another busy day. And notice the close reader habits at the bottom. It says, what is the main idea of the passage? Underline the key details that helped you better understand the main idea. So this is a good time, if you haven't already, to think about what the author was trying to tell us in this story, and then go back and look to see what you think the main idea is and the key details, because that is going to help you answer the questions on the next page. All right, let's see how you did on page 29. Part A says, what is the main idea of Life in My Village? So remember, what is this story mostly about? Is it A, people in the village work hard but also have fun? B, people in the village build a fire each morning? C, the people live in teepees made of buffalo hides? D, women in the village make the morning meal. Well, as I remember reading, I saw lots of evidence, and it even says in paragraph 1 that people in the village work hard but also have fun. So part B is the actual evidence from the text that tells us that people in the village work hard but also have fun. So let's look at part B. Which sentence from the passage best supports your answer in part A? Is it letter A? After our morning meal, a man called the crier circles our village on a horse. Does that tell us that people in the village work hard but also have fun? No. Letter B. After cleaning up from our morning meal, the children play games and swim. Does that tell us that people work hard but they also have fun? It could. Let's keep checking though. Letter C. Because we follow the buffalo herds, we move often. Does that tell us that they work hard but have fun? Not that one. Tells us they work hard but not having fun. And letter D, when we hunt buffalo, both men and women help. Again, this one tells us that they might work hard, but it doesn't say much about having fun. So our best choice is letter B. All right, then you'll notice the talk. What is the main idea of paragraph 5? What details in the paragraph support the idea? Remember, this is something that you need to do out loud so you can hear yourself think. So it says to go back to paragraph 5. So let's look and see what it says. When we hunt buffalo, both men and women help. The women chased the buffalo toward the men. The men used their bows and arrows to kill the buffalo. So the main idea is, what is that paragraph mostly about? And if you look at the first sentence of paragraph 5, it says, when we hunt buffalo, both men and women help. Does that accurately give an idea of what paragraph 5 is about? Yes. So we know both men and women help hunt buffalo. That's the main idea. So the details in the paragraph need to be specific. How do the men help? How do the women help? And so it says in the text that women chase the buffalo toward the men. So that's their job. And then it says the men use their bows and arrows to kill the buffalo. So that's the men's job. So that is how the details support the main idea. All right, we're going to move on to writing the short response. It says, reread paragraph 4, retell key details that show why the Cheyenne felt their teepees made good homes. Use the space provided on page 31 to write your answer. All right, let's see how we did on that one. The writing prompt on page 31 says, reread paragraph 4. Retell key details that show why the Cheyenne felt their teepees made good homes. And the hint next to it says, reread the text to find the details about the teepees. So of course you want to go back to paragraph 4. It says, we live in teepees made of buffalo hides. We can put them up or take them down quickly. The teepees are our homes. Because we follow the buffalo herds, we move often. We can pack up our entire village in 1 hour. Dogs or horses help pull our belongings, including our teepees, on big sleds. So there are a couple ways that you can structure your writing. I'm going to show you one way to do this. And if you're on the right track, I'm not looking for you to copy mine exactly correct, but I would like you to have some sort of structure to your writing. So let's see what we did. The first thing I did was I started with a sentence kind of restating what the prompt is. And I picked that there are going to be 3 details that I'm going to talk about. So my first sentence says, there are 3 key details that tell why the Cheyenne felt their teepees made good homes. So I restated the prompt in my answer. So the next part is I wrote the first reason, and then I gave a first reason or a first key detail, which says the first reason is they can take the teepees down and put them up quickly. So that's my first key detail or my first reason. The next one says another key detail, so this is a transition, is it makes, oops, I left out an S, it makes it easy for them to move often to follow the buffalo. And then my third key detail says, a third key detail is dogs and horses can help pull the teepees on big sleds. So I got all of my details from paragraph 4. I structured them with a beginning sentence and my 3 details. All right, don't forget when you're done to check your writing below. Did you read the prompt carefully? Did you put the prompt in your own words? That means so you can understand what it's asking you to do. Did you use the best evidence from the text to support your ideas? Are your ideas clearly organized? Do you have a beginning sentence with your details? Did you write in clear and complete sentences? It is so important to go back and reread what you wrote out loud to make sure that it sounds clear and that it's complete. And then did you check your spelling and punctuation? So that would be your COPs. Looking for the capitalization, your organization, punctuation, and your spelling. All right, boys and girls, keep this inside of your Ready Common Core book, and I will check it when we do our next switch. Good job, boys and girls. We'll see you next time.